Hi, this is Simon Leung back with another G Live show right here for you. Hope you're having a great day. If you're joining us live, give us a hashtag live. If you're joining us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay. And today is yet another one of those technology mishap days because we are not currently able to connect to several of our Facebook groups. Unfortunately, that's just the way that it is right now. But don't worry, we'll go ahead and share the replay with you inside those groups. If you happen to be inside those groups at this moment, don't worry. I mean, I don't even know why I'm telling you this because you can't hear me anyway. And by the time that you watch it, it's going to be on the replay already anyhow. So regardless, just know that wherever it is that you might be joining us right now, you may or may not be watching us live because we are going to have to be forced to show the replay to some of the groups later on as well. Now, back to the point of what we're doing here today. Today, we want to continue on with more promotional strategies for you that hopefully will help you to promote whatever you want, whether it's Groove, whether it's the product, the software, the platform, or whether it's this weekend's Groove Asia launch event. Now, I don't know if you are brand new and if you know anything about this weekend's launch event, but just to let you know, it is absolutely coming into place and it is absolutely exciting and amazing. So this is our group, just to let you know. This is where all the magic is going to take place. And unfortunately, this is right now one of the groups that we are not able to stream into, but it is what it is. Don't worry though, because we always have some additional content for you, especially when you are right here inside of this group. And let me go ahead and show you really quickly on the screen how you can find it and what it's all about. As you can see, this is our official Groove Asia community, okay? And we're probably gonna change the name of this in just a short while, but we are continuing to grow in brand new members almost on a daily, well, pretty much on a daily basis, but pretty much on an hourly basis as well. And now we are close to 1,300. In fact, we're over 1,300 people already. And hopefully they will continue to grow as the days go on, because as many of you know, right here inside of this group, as well as across our social media platforms with Groove Asia, okay? This is where you will be able to attend this weekend's Groove Asia launch event. It's going to be happening Asia time, okay? Asia time in Malaysia, in Singapore, in Hong Kong, and I believe in Thailand it's about 1 hour behind. So you do your own time conversion. It's going to start Saturday morning at 10 a.m. In US time, it's going to be Friday night at 10 p.m. EST. Okay, so once again, you do your own time conversion with that, and it's going to be 36 hours straight of consecutive, ongoing, additional types of content featuring some of the top experts in all of the world. Okay, and it's going to be, again, 36 straight hours. It's going to be absolutely amazing. But inside of this group, another reason why you should be joining us is because when you scroll down, you will actually see that earlier, about an hour ago, okay, I was also live right inside of this group, simply because inside of this group, we also have additional Facebook group exclusive content only for people who are inside of this group as well. So as you can see, inside of this group, with a regular Facebook Live, we had no trouble going live. And so with that, the awesome thing is, of course, we're able to show you this, and this is a follow-up of yesterday's content, which is about the video creation for your Facebook profile video. So if you want to watch that follow-up for that and check out some of the resources and everything that we showed you, make sure that you come inside of this group, facebook.com/groups/Groove Asia CM, and you will be able to see some of that content as well. Scroll down, you'll see a lot more content over here. In addition to live streams, we also show you the video that we had yesterday, which I'll talk more about in just a moment. But basically, this is right now talking about, just to give you an overview of the actual live event itself. If you want to learn more about it, in fact, this is a brand new page that these group members were among the first to actually hear and learn about it. But now that we're so close to the event already, I believe that this is about the right time for us to be sharing this with you as well. You can join us by going to grooveasia.cm/live. Okay, once again, that's grooveasia.cm/live. And as you'll see over here, once we're actually live, this will actually show. Right now, we're not able to see anything because we are not live yet. But of course, we want you to be able to leave comments, interact with us, ask questions, connect with the speakers, connect with us, make it interactive. Let's talk, let's chat, ask your questions away, right? The only way that we can do that is, of course, right here inside of our private communities. Okay, so you can join us on Facebook group right here, join us on our Facebook page, as well as join us on YouTube. You will find out more about that right there on all of that on this page as well. Okay, so with that, this is going to be also very exciting. And if you want to get all caught up because you're a little bit behind, all right, then what you want to do is you want to come to this page right here, grooveover.to/launch training, because over the last couple of weeks, we have been giving you a ton of training that you can go through if you want to and learn all about what the launch event is all about, how it pertains to you, how you can leverage on it, how you can promote it to make more commissions, how you can be featured as a superstar, as an affiliate, as an expert. All the information are on these videos that you see on the page right now. So I invite you to come here to learn all about it, but not only that, some step-by-step guidance on how you can promote as a JV partner, how you can promote as an affiliate, so that you will, of course, be a bigger part of everything that we're doing this weekend. And of course, all your people will be able to find you here as well. So with that, this is basically the steps that you need to take in order for you to find that additional training. And just to give you an overview, and I will add in, it looks like we haven't added that into this playlist yet. Yesterday, we gave you a training on how you can use Facebook profile videos, okay, to expand your horizon, to increase your branding. And there's been a lot of updates that we've been sharing with you over time. Like, for example, we see Mr. Nicholas, who is right here, right, saying #live. Mr. Nicholas is one of our community leaders in Groove Asia, and he takes fast action. And he just showed me, his video that he also took action on. So to give you a little bit more of a catch up in case you somehow missed yesterday's session, of course, nothing beats actually watching yesterday's session. So please go ahead and do that. Basically, we told you about how you can go ahead and do more with your Facebook profile by uploading not just an image, not just something that brands you in a picture, but also an actual video itself. And so if you want to take a look really quickly on the 7-second video that I created to upload that I demonstrated to you yesterday, this is pretty much how that looks like. Okay, so as you can see, it is just 7 seconds long, and that is it, okay? And that's pretty much the maximum length that Facebook at this current time will allow you to have your Facebook profile video as well. So if you want to learn more about how you can do that, of course, I recommend that you go back to our Facebook group over here, the grooveasia.cm official group, and earlier today, about an hour ago now, you will actually see that I demonstrated exactly what you need and some resources as well to create your very own profile videos. But if you want to watch yesterday's information, yesterday's lesson, we also showed you how you can upload it. So everything is along the lines of what you can do. Now, if you want to see this video in action, okay, then I recommend that you actually not only go to my Facebook profile, but also connect with me if you want to, okay? Reach out, leave inside of the messages, inside of my inbox. Let me know that, of course, you are a member of Groove, that you would like to connect, and I will be more than happy, of course, to connect with you that way. Go to facebook.com/Simon Leung, okay? And this is my Facebook profile. Then, of course, right here, you will be able to see that, yes, I uploaded this video yesterday. Do me a favor, okay? Like the video, interact, leave a comment do whatever you need to do, just like our community leader right here, Mr. Nicholas, right? Go ahead and interact, because we always enjoy these type of interactions, and we want others who see this video to also acknowledge you and also see you as somebody who engages with us. And now you will get more people to actually see your videos as well. So let's help one another grow, support one another. Go ahead and like each other's videos and things like that. This is my profile. Go to facebook.com/Simon Leung. And if you want to check out another one of my profiles, you can come here as well. Facebook.com/the Simon Leung. Okay, and once you go there, which of course, if you go to any one of my recent posts, you would very easily be able to find those as well. This is my other profile, and you will be able to see the profile here as well. The music is different. We flip the images around, so it's not exactly the same. However, just the same, we invite you to interact by liking and maybe commenting. And if you want, also share this as well, because once again, we are a global community. Okay, so with that, that is my quick introduction to you about what we did yesterday. And here's the thing, right? Along the same lines of branding yourself, along the same lines of changing your image into a video and branding yourself this way, we talked about how you can also create your own stories, right? Go back to our training a few days ago, because you will be able to see that we also did talk about social stories. We talk about YouTube posts and so much more. But in addition to all of that, right? What goes hand in hand with your image over here, okay? With your profile picture or your profile video is, of course, your cover image right here as well. And what you can see is that I pretty much maximize that space also, right? Over here, whenever somebody comes to my Facebook profile or my Facebook page or whatever else, you will see that right here, I maximize the usage of the space to let people know how to get in touch with me on social media, right? So my YouTube channel, my Twitter, my homepage is all right here. My Facebook, my Instagram, my LinkedIn are also right here. And these are my usernames associated with it. Over here, you can tell people a lot more about who you are. For example, I put professional speaker, internet entrepreneur, best-selling author, corporate consultant, business trainer, marketing mentor, life coach, and whatever else that you want to put. Now, for the past several months or so, I have been promoting my free mentorship program, talking about my private mastermind group, my business tools, my partnership opportunity, and many of these, mind you, also have a lot to do with Groove as well. And so if you want to do the exact same thing, I recommend that you come to my profile, once again, facebook.com/Simon Leung, and model after it if you wanted to. And another one of my profiles that you can see is, of course, the one that we just showed you, which is I am Simon Leung, okay? And you can see that I also really highly pitched the mastermind group. Of course, everything is free. We want to provide as much value as possible. And what at the time that I created this, it was very early on in the pandemic, and we wanted to provide as many free, value as we possibly can. If you want to brand yourself in a much more effective way, I think that if you follow Mike Filsame, of course, the CEO, the co-founder of Groove Digital, you can also copy and model what he does, right? A big name in bold, and you can just name yourself like whatever it is that you do. You're an entrepreneur, you're a speaker, you're an artist, you're whatever, right? You're a trainer, you're a business owner, whatever. Put that right here along with your title, and you can see, you can put your picture right there with your nice smiling face, and digital marketer, author, speaker, software developer, online marketing educator, and marketing consultant. That's what Mike Filsame put on his. So if you want to do the same thing, you absolutely can as well. Just a couple more things that I want to show you. For example, if you go to my page, the Simon Leung, right? Then you'll see that I have this image right here, which, by the way, just like what we did a few days ago, when we talked about how it's not just, Facebook affiliate marketing. It's not just about Instagram stories or Facebook stories or YouTube stories or LinkedIn stories or Twitter stories. You can actually do the same thing with the exact same image, the exact same story that you want to share across all your social media. You can also do the same thing with your images as well, with your banners, with your covers. Different platforms, they call it different things. So as you can see for me, right, I have this image right here as the banner on my Facebook page. But if you go to my Twitter, you see that I have the exact same image doing the exact same thing, right? If you go to LinkedIn, my LinkedIn, right, you will see that we also did the same thing, use the exact same image. If you go to my YouTube, okay, I also have a banner, albeit a little bit different. I didn't use the exact same one. This one was uploaded, I don't know, 2 years ago now, probably by this time. And so with that, all I'm saying is that you can, of course, still continue to use the same banners if you wanted to. Now, other examples of using the same or very similar banners is, of course, if we go to now the Groove Asia CM YouTube channel. Okay, you see this one. We have the grooveasia.cm customers matter, our logo right in front of this map that we have of a global community, right? You can see that we also leveraged banners to do this for the Groove Asia one as well. And also, if we go to the LinkedIn one, which I believe is company, /Groove Asia CM. If you scroll down just a little bit to see what other people see, right? This one should also look pretty familiar because this is also another one that we just saw. If we go to our Twitter profile, and now I changed this to Groove Asia CM, right? This one, you will see that it also looks pretty familiar, right? And once again, that's because we continue to use the same strategy to brand ourselves over and over and over again. And of course, if we want to go here to facebook.com/Groove Asia CM, we will also see that this platform, right? On this platform, we also use the grooveasia.cm cover image. So what we're doing right now is you will see time and time and time again, and inside of our private Facebook group as well. Okay, we also are using this, and that's because we understand the power behind Facebook branding, behind Facebook covers, and what you should be doing anytime that you are promoting yourself along the same lines of what you're doing every time that we're up here. Okay, so going back to my profile now, which again, if you want to connect with me personally, I invite you to connect with me, reach out, say hi, but of course, leave me a message in my inbox letting me know that you want to be friends, because of course I want to connect with fellow Groovesters, but I literally get dozens and dozens of brand new friend requests every single day that I cannot possibly just approve all of them. But if you let me know that of course you are a fellow Groovesters, then yes, let's go ahead and connect. Let's go ahead and do that. All right. And so now what I want to show you is that in addition to, again, having just an image, we don't just want to have any cover photo, because just like with your image, right? Just like with your profile picture, the number one mistake that most people make, especially if they want to brand themselves, is they just want to upload a random image of anything. It's great that you upload your own profile picture. It's great that you want to brand a cat or a tree or a house or some dollar signs, whatever else. However, if you want to legitimately, professionally brand yourself, so that people will come to your websites, people are interested to learn more about you, to connect with you on social media in a very similar way as what I have right here on this page already, right? On this cover image. Well, here's the thing. I think that if you're doing what I'm doing, and if we want to continue to promote this free mentorship program, then by all means, this is the perfect type of image that you want to use. But for the purpose of this demonstration, I want to show you what I would do if I want to upload a brand new banner image, okay? And so in the interest of time, just like with yesterday, I'm not going to show you step by step how to, download a video editor or whatever else and create the image or the video in front of you, because that's going to take probably another hour of training that right now, time that we don't have, because we are preparing for our promotions, right? For this weekend's live event. So with all of that, if you want some additional training on that later on, step-by-step stuff, let me know inside of the comments that you do want it by typing in once or yes, or show me how to create new videos or images or whatever else. And once we see more and more people who are interested in that type of content, of course, we are going to make time to share that content with you later on as well. But of course, For the sake of today, I do want to show you some resources. By the way, just to let you know, Facebook animated and video covers also exist, okay? And if you want to use that for your pages or for your groups or for whatever else, I believe that is a function for you to use already. But for me personally, I don't want too many things going on. I don't want to have people coming in and seeing, an animated profile video right here, and then also have things moving around, because I don't want people having seizures and things like that, right? So for me, because I already have a profile video, I want to create just a static image for the actual cover itself. Now, if you want to do something differently, for example, you want to have a banner that's animated instead of the profile video, or maybe you want both, right? That is 100% up to you. But the first resource that I want to show to you right now is actually something called canva.com. Now, canva.com is by no means a secret weapon. A lot of people use it. A lot of people, kind of abide by it. They create all their images with it. They create all their videos with it. And it's great because it doesn't require you to have any technical skills whatsoever. Just keep in mind that, yes, just like almost everything else, there is a free version and there is a paid version. Now, for me, this one is on the paid version of Canva. And as you can see, some of these banners, they might look pretty familiar to you, right? Because this one is actually one that I use for some of my videos that are Groove Asia related on my own personal YouTube channel. This one is the one that we use for the official Groove Digital YouTube channel. And these are some videos that we use for the official Groove Asia channel. Now, this one is for the live streams, and this one is for the regular videos. So as you can see, even if I click on any single one of them, so that you can see, right, you'll see that I created all of my thumbnail images directly using Canva. So don't worry, don't think that using Canva is just a way to, cheat your way through creating images or whatever else. Maybe it is if you don't have any graphic design skills, but just to let you know, even some of the best, they use Canva and other similar tools as well, because it's so easy for you to create. Now, for today, for this purpose, I want to show you another one of the folders, another one of the projects and designs that we worked on recently. This one is called Facebook Covers. Okay, and if I click on Facebook Covers, what you're going to see are a series of different images that, once again, should look pretty familiar to you, right? Because this one I also created using Canva, and now I uploaded it on my Facebook page. I uploaded it onto my Twitter. I uploaded it onto my LinkedIn and many other ones as well. In fact, for the Groove Asia one, we did the exact same thing, right? And we used Canva for that as well. And so just the same, you can see that this will work across anything. As you scroll down, you will also see some additional ones that might look familiar. This one was an initial draft, I believe, that we ended up not using. This was another initial draft. And this one was the one that we ultimately decided on. Okay. And then when you scroll down, you'll see a couple other ones that I use for my other profiles and more. All right. So with that, those are just some examples of what you can use with Canva. And if you go to Canva and you click on create a design, right, you can search for Facebook cover or YouTube thumbnail or Facebook profile picture or whatever else. As you can see, they have all the sizes already set for you so that you don't actually need to worry about knowing what are the parameters, what's the resolution, what is the canvas size and all that stuff. Usually they do a pretty good job, accurately giving you the right size, as long as you choose what it is that you want to do, right? So if you want to create a new one, just click on Facebook cover, and then it's going to go ahead and create a brand new canvas for you. And you will be able to, choose from all the different templates, or if you want to create one from scratch, you can do so as well. Now, for me, I pretty much created all of mine from scratch, simply because I'm more creative. I want to be more in control, or you can take a template and make edits and modifications, whatever it is that you want. For this one, this is more along the lines of an updated version of the existing one that I have, right? Previously, I have the free mentorship program, and that was the one that I was promoting. This time, I want to promote more of a personal branding. Okay, so I'm not going to talk about the free mentorship. I'm not going to talk about the private mastermind group or business tools or partnership opportunity or even any of these links over here. I'm just simply going to use this one as my brand new Facebook cover. Okay, the top looks very similar, is exactly the same. In fact, I added in some more social media stuff over here, and now I added in my company name as well as grooveasia.cm. And maybe for this one, I'm going to move this a little bit so you can see exactly how easy it is for you to make any edit. Simply, if you can copy and paste, if you can click and drag and scroll, similar to how you would use Groove pages, right? Probably even easier because all you're literally doing is clicking and dragging and scrolling without too much additional options. You can pretty much make this look however you want. All right, so with that, this is the image that I want to use. And so now that I'm done with this, I'm going to download it. As simple as that. And by the way, you do not need to have any type of upgraded account for you to create something like this, because this was actually created before my account was upgraded, which means that everything was done for absolutely free. Okay, so with that, you can see once you click on download, it's going to ask you which file type you want to download it in. If you want to create transparent background or compress the file with lower quality, we don't want to do any of that, okay? Because we want to make sure that everything is in high quality. And depending on how many pages you actually have, it will ask you to select your pages, okay? For me, I want to select page number 7 because this is the page of where my latest image actually is, all right? So all I need to do is select page 7, click on done, and now I can download it, okay? Once it downloads, you will see that it's gonna start to load the compression or the processing and whatever else. Give it a few seconds, depending on how fast your computer is and everything else. And as you can see, it just took several seconds and it says your download should have automatically started, and it did. It has downloaded onto my computer. And so the next thing that I need to do is to obviously find it on my computer and upload it onto Facebook. And just like yesterday, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this for you live. It's going to be a lot easier this time because I don't have to show you my phone and say, because, you know, it was only capable of doing it on the phone, then I need to show you exactly how that works. Today, I will upload the cover photo, okay? And I will upload the cover photo directly on the computer so that you can actually see that right here. If you are on your profile, okay, right here, you will be able to see where it says edit cover photo. Now, once you click on edit cover photo, it will give you a couple options. Number 1, to remove the existing cover photo that you already have, which you don't need to, okay? Unless you want this to be absolutely blank, nobody sees anything, then choose remove, nobody will see anything, okay? Another option is to reposition it, which means that you can drag this up and down, right? And depending on your size and whatever else, that will dictate how much room that you have. I'm gonna cancel it because that's not what I wanna do. And then another one is select a photo that you have already uploaded on your website or on your Facebook profile, okay? So all of these are recent photos that I uploaded, all the different things that I shared via Instagram, via Facebook, or whatever else. So you can choose between your recent photos as well as the variety of photo albums that you might already have. So you can choose from selected photos that you already have if you wanted to. For me, remember, we just downloaded a brand new image from Canva, right? And this one, we haven't yet uploaded onto Facebook at all previously. So what we want to do now, click on edit cover photo, right? And now select upload photo, okay? Once again, edit cover photo, okay? Upload photo. Now, what that's gonna do next is it's gonna open up a brand new window. It's gonna open up your file manager or whatever else that you might be using on your computer. And because right now it's just showing my screen, you're not able to see my file manager. And I'm just going to select the Facebook cover, okay? In fact, I'm going to rename this first into Simon Leung Facebook cover. And then over here, I'm going to select it by double clicking. And now you can see I actually selected it. and we are able to make a change over here. Okay, it doesn't look exactly the best. Actually, I'm probably not going to, well, unless I adjust the size, it also doesn't really look the best. So right now, I'm actually not going to upload this just yet because I want this to not get cut off. Does that make sense? So right now, here's the thing, right? You're not going to be able to see exactly how the image looks until you finally are able to upload it. So right now, this is good because now I can show you that if there are different things that you want to make, right, different changes that you want to make, do that before you click on Save Changes. So for me, I see that for this particular circle right here, it cuts off around the place where the M starts in my name, right? My name shows in full. There's no problem with that. But I want to make sure that when people are reading this, they're not seeing a cut off version of professional speaker, internet entrepreneur, bestselling author. You see, I don't even know what that says right there. Something consultant, I think corporate consultant, business trainer, marketing mentor, and life coach. Okay, so I want to make sure that everything is aligning, hopefully around the place where the I and the M actually is. Okay, so I'm going to cancel this. As you can see right here, last time I did the exact same thing. I made sure that I aligned it perfectly right there, right? So what I'm going to do right now is I will go back to Canva and go back to wherever it was that I was right here. And now I want to make this change. Okay, so right here, the beautiful thing about Canva is they make it super easy for you to make any types of changes that you want. And I am simply going to highlight all of this. And I'm going to adjust the font size a couple of times. Okay, and if you want to make some additional changes to it, you know, you can actually choose the, like if that's too small, for example, right? But you still want to make sure that it fits correctly, right? You can still increase the size to, let's say, size 18, 19, or even 20, but you can choose right here the spacing. All right, so once you choose the spacing, you can make them closer together, right? So that now, even though the font size is bigger, you can still make it tighter so that it doesn't actually go into somewhere else, right? So that was just an example that I wanted to show you, but I actually don't mind it being a little bit wider and then just simply making this a little bit smaller. Okay, so between the I and the M, around right there is where I want it to be. And maybe for size 18, sounds pretty good, but maybe I want to make this just a little bit tighter just to have that extra space right there, that little leg room, right? We talked about having it between the I and the M. That might be pretty good. Now, before we actually can confirm, the only thing for sure is that nothing's for sure, right? So we want to download this and we're going to test it once again. This is going to be on page 7. So we download this again. And now we want to upload it onto Facebook one more time so that we can actually see how that looks. Okay, so right now we're waiting once again, just like before, for it to download. There you go. Now it is downloading. I'm going to go back to my Facebook profile right here, and I'm going to click on edit cover photo. Once again, upload photo right there. And I will delete the old one because it's just in the way. And I will go ahead and rename this one back to what I called it before. Okay. Unfortunately, you're not able to see this on the way that my screen is sharing right now, but just so that you know, we just made the changes to the file name. And as you can see, it looks a lot better now, doesn't it? Okay. So we recognized where the actual letters need to start between the I and the M. We went back to Canva to make the appropriate changes. And now when we upload it back onto Facebook, right, you will see that we are able to make it look a lot better. So no longer are the words cut out. Everybody can see it, and it looks like it's in a good size as well. Not like super big, and it doesn't have to be. As long as it's viewable, that's all we need to do. Okay, so for this one, keep in mind, yes, it is optimized for the desktop and the PC. So if people are watching this from different tablets or mobile devices or whatever else, unfortunately, okay, right now, this is not as mobile friendly as Groove is. It's not as mobile responsive as Groove is. So you are going to see different things get cut off. But chances are anybody who is actually on your profile, who is looking at your cover image, he or she is going to be on a computer, okay? If they're on a mobile phone, if they're on a tablet, usually they're just looking at the content, right? They're scrolling through. They're not going to go to your page and specifically see exactly what you have on your cover image, because we have this on our computer. And because it's right there in such a big size, right? Usually people will see that and they will pay attention when they are on the PC. So of course, on the computer is priority, the way that this looks, that if we wanted to choose between which device is going to look the best, 10 times out of 10, we're going to choose the computer. Okay, so in this case, we are using the computer. And with that, now we have a brand new image, which you can scroll up and down to reposition if you wanted to. I'm going to make sure that it looks okay like that. It's going to be too much space at the bottom. So I'm going to maybe move it a little bit higher or shorter. When you click on it and drag, by the way, you're able to be a lot more meticulous and specific. So right there, to me, I think it looks great. Okay, so after that, all you need to do is click on Save Changes. All right, so that's it. That's all you need to do. If you want to take that one step further, okay, you will notice that yesterday, what we did was we added in a caption for our profile video, right? Now, you don't have to rewrite the whole thing if you don't want to. In fact, as you can see, all I did was I just highlighted this and I copied it, okay? And what I intend to do is click on this, right? And once you click on the new image, you can select Edit, and now you can actually add in a description as well. I'm going to click on Paste, and as you can see, everything that I talked about yesterday, everything that I already wrote yesterday, right, on my phone in front of you, I just copied and pasted it. You can do the same thing as well. You can write a new one if you want. It doesn't really matter. But now we also have another marketing promotional message alongside with our cover photo, okay? And with that, this is another way for you to drive more traffic and attention to your business. So click on Finish Editing. And now, as you can see, we have a message alongside of our cover image. And so once now, if I decide to refresh this page, okay, you will see that everything is live already. This is my brand new image. If you scroll down just a little bit, you'll see that 1 minute ago, I updated my cover photo. And yes, this message, this description that I copied and pasted is also right here as well. Do me a favor, okay? If you want to go to facebook.com/Simon Leung and connect with me, okay? I want to invite you to come here and check out what I just updated so that you can see it in real time. But in addition to that, like it, interact with me, right? Comment on it, share it if you want to. And of course, do the exact same thing as I explained moments ago with my recent profile video here as well. Okay, so that is my invitation to you. And that is also the lesson here today in summary, okay? Upload not just a profile video or an image, but also a cover image that actually has your brand, that has who you are, your name, what it is that you do, your websites, right? Or your other brands. Invite people to connect with you, right? Because at the bottom, you can't really see this too clearly right now because for my view, it says edit cover photo, but over here, you actually see that it says free internet marketing training that happens to be live, okay? So right there, people will be able to see it live if they follow me right there. And so once again, I invite you to come here and make any types of interaction, like, comment, or whatever. And hopefully this is something that is helpful to you for this lesson as well. All right, so for all intents and purposes, that is pretty much what I have to share for you here today. And for all of you who happen to be with us right here online right now, I do want to say hi to a few of you. Unfortunately, as I mentioned before, we are not live in several of our different communities simply because we were not able to connect earlier. But as you can see, we do have a few who are in our pages and our channels and things like that. Smart Life Pauline is saying hello. A great hello to you as well. We got Nicholas, who has joined us #live. And as I scroll down, we also see Stouteman saying, how's it going? I am doing well. Great to see you as well. Thank you for the roadmap. Appreciate the info. You are very welcome. And then Nicholas is saying new Facebook video training is in the Google Drive. Check it over, and then we will publish it for the group only. Okay, so yet another invitation for all of you to join our private group, because Nicholas is always creating some additional brand new content just for the special people who are inside of our private Facebook group. So make sure that you join us if you haven't already watched this video all over again, if you missed the invitation. And of course, I also want to turn on the ticker right below this video so that you will actually be able to see exactly where you need to go in order for you to get invited into all these different things as well. And then we've got Dell saying, thanks for this valuable information. You are very welcome. David is asking, is this live training available on YouTube? In fact, right now we are multi-streaming on YouTube. So as you can see with Dell and also with Stouteman and also with Nicholas, they are actually joining us from YouTube. So the answer is yes. If you go to our YouTube channel, which once again, you will be able to find at the ticker below or in the description above or below this video, depending on when and where you're watching us, you will also be able to find us on YouTube as well. So definitely connect with us, because as we mentioned earlier, of course, we never know when any single one of these platforms might not be able to connect properly, and you will miss out. All right, David is also giving us a little, thumbs up or whatever else. Madhu is saying #live, and David is also saying thank you for the information. Great, great, great. So with that, we also want to thank you for your time here today. Make sure that you take fast action to do whatever it is that you need to do, because again, the launch event is happening very, very soon, in just a few days' time. So once again, I want to recommend that you join us directly inside of our private Facebook group, because that is where the majority of the magic is going to be happening. Make sure that you also invite more people inside, because the moment that you do that, we are sharing, and sharing is caring. All right, we're only less than 48 hours away, probably around 36 hours away. In fact, that coincidentally is also the length of our launch event, which means that this is happening very, very soon. Take action right now. Let me know if you have any questions. And of course, I will see you on the inside. And the next time that we come on live tomorrow, right before we go on live with the launch event, we will be back maybe one more time to share with you what else you need to do. So make sure you turn on those notifications, subscribe, like our pages, join our private groups. You're going to want to be there. You're not going to want to miss it, because we're going to give you some additional, very, very important last minute information that you're going to need to know. Okay, so with that, thank you very much. Appreciate your time, and we'll see you on the next one. You gotta get into the groove.